Las Vegas could be a pivotal, and I mean could, be a pivotal moment in the championship, with both McLarens getting disqualified. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri finished second and fourth, chucked out the race for skid block wear. Same thing happened to Ferrari in China, thrown out the race, and now the championship takes a big twist in Verstappen's favour after winning in Las Vegas. Norris tried to do it, Verstappen balled in, went off at turn 1, Verstappen took the lead, Russell got to P2, Norris eventually got past Russell later on for P2, not that it mattered anymore, but Verstappen pretty much dominated the race, led from start to finish. Russell ends up P2 with Mercedes, after obviously last year's winner, and Antonelli from P17 and a 5-second time penalty for a jump start. Finishes P3, back-to-back podiums for the Italian, things you love to see. Ferrari just nowhere again, Leclerc finished P4, but he was miles off, and Hamilton had his worst weekend, qualified last and ended up finishing at 8th. He had Sainz with a fantastic weekend as well, Hadjar, Hulkenberg, all of the points, and Haas, big beneficiaries of McLaren's DSQ, no points finished for them. And the biggest loser outside of McLaren was also Aston Martin, because they now dropped to 8th in the championship because of Haas getting those 3 points. And Sauber now close as well, Sauber gets more points, and then Racing Bulls pull away, not good for them. Bortoletto forgot turn 1 was happening and absolutely crashed into about 3 cars, took out Stroll, took out Gasly, other cars got damaged, just absolutely messed with him, and he has a 5-place grid penalty. Only a 5-place grid penalty. I was expecting a lot more. But there you go, and Albon had an absolute horror show again, had crashed into the back of Hamilton, no radio, too much damage, horrible weekend again, and another pointless race weekend for Albon. But what that means in the championship is Verstappen is now only 24 points behind Norris, and he's level on points to Piastri, so Verstappen looking very likely for a P2. And if Norris has a stinker in Qatar or Abu Dhabi and Verstappen wins, it could be very interesting. But yeah, Verstappen with the win. Yeah, and obviously classic Vegas race finishes and you have about half an hour worth of podium, but that's how it goes. But yeah, could be massive. McLaren, to be fair, you could tell those skid blocks were in trouble because of the sparks. Obviously, Norris ended up lifting by 20 seconds, whatever it was, like what, 12 seconds on the last 3 laps, to try and save it. Damage was already done, and a DSQ. So McLaren in the bin. Verstappen with the momentum. 2 races to go. Qatar and Abu Dhabi. Qatar in a few days' time. This championship could hot up. Again, keyword, could.